visitors sideline, it is Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His guy's perfect on the new season. 5 games, 5 wins in the early going. On the other side, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. Second in passing yards in the NFL.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Detroit.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, it's Goff. That's taken in by Khalif Raymond. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
On the jet sweep, the give to St. Brown. Whoa! And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Lions first down.
To throw is Goff. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That's the linebacker, Nick Bolton, getting in there for the sack. Number 3 on the year for him. Goff gives it to Gibbs. Trying to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Gibbs. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Laporta in motion. On 4th down, Goff. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
I'll tell you what, Mike, we have a blast every week doing this, but when we get our assignments and we see this guy on deck, it just gets a little bit more special. I mean, to witness firsthand one of the greatest, one of the most transcendent players of all time at the quarterback position, you just know when he's on the field, you're likely to witness something special, and needless to say, I think we're all pretty excited for this one.
On 2nd down, Pacheco. That one is snuffed out. Going to lose yardage. Back to the 3.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On 3rd down, they go with Pacheco.
Thibodeau on the tackle. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, the Chiefs send out Matt Araiza to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And a short field awaits. Fair catch taken on this side of midfield. The Lions offense and receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown set for this next possession. He's put together some kind of campaign. Currently 2nd in the NFL in touchdown receptions amongst wideouts. A run here with Gibbs. And the strength on display rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Lions first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
They hand it to Gibbs. Ooh. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8. Setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A run up the middle. It's Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. He'll come up to 3rd and 3.
3rd down.
Williams in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's gone. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. Here's Gibbs. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
To throw is gone. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's gone. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. That one is good. And the Lions will take a 3-0 lead.
Chiefs, nothing.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
At their 48-yard line.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Defense.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was tackled at the 46
From the 46, here's second down and 9.
Second and 9.
Throwing from the onto the flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup.
The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On comes the punter now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for and taken successfully.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
That's good for a Lions first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Goff. He'll swing this out to Montgomery. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
On second down, it's Gibbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 15 on that game. First down, Detroit.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Goff to throw. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 3-0 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Lions ball to begin this second quarter. We'll come to the line now on second and 2 as we are ready to get back underway. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Laporta in motion. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. A tough spot here. Third and long. Throwing, Goff. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This a 44-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lions, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Mahomes now on second down. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll go with the sneak. And he will have a Chiefs first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard
A run up the middle with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. From the 25, they'll go to work, 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. Going to pause here. We have an injury, and it is the tight end, Sam Laporta, a player they cannot afford to lose. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he will pick up a first down up to the 37-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Goff. He connects with St. Brown. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long, but in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
On 2nd down, Goff. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. It is 3rd and long. Goff to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they go backwards here again. But defense stands tall, and it's 4th down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
On 4th down, Lions going to send out the All-Pro from a season ago, Jack Fox to punt. Oh! And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. It's a 3 tight end look, as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
He was taken down behind the line of
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. That is hard. He gets the hook up with Rice. They get 14 on that hookup, and the Chiefs have a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's a toss to Pacheco. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. From the 33, here's 2nd and 1. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. He'll step up and run this. And Mahomes, as smart as they come, hits the deck, but he's got the 1st down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Pacheco. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle. From the 20, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Mahomes going to look to run with this one.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. A give here to Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here.
And he will get into the end zone. Noah Gray. Touchdown, Kansas City. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Toss to throw on 1st down. That's a short one caught by Laporta. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. We'll go right back to Laporta. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Lions.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. This pass complete to Raymond. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the Chiefs' 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Goff. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquill. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So when you talk about cover two, really the area that they're a little vulnerable. They're vulnerable deep or intermediate on the boundaries, and they're vulnerable down the middle of the field. Remember, those two safeties, Mike, hence why they call it cover two, they are splitting the field in half. They need to cover from the goalpost all the way out to the boundary. That's a lot of room to run. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Now the former Russian champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A loss of 1.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. And they will get the first down here and move into field goal range inside the 25. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. First and 10. He'll step up and run.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Harrison Butker now for the field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Final second now of this first half as this one is away. Williams now to return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. Good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of
Ball
9.
on the 40 now. Here's second and a yard.
40-yard line.
Patrick to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Aleem McNeil. His second sack tonight. Number 5 for him now on the year.
Both sides now going back and forth, trading blows. After a nice pickup and a handful of yards, the defense responds with a big sack. Now brings up third and medium, and let's see if they decide to go back on the ground or keep it in the air.
This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Aiden Hutchinson. He's in there to drop him, and it leads to fourth down. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll go play action with Goff. We'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the drive going.
And the Lions first down. It's a gain of 6. And the Lions first down.
They hand it to Gibbs. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and a yard. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
He's going to have a Lions first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Our run here with Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From a couple yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. On the ground, this is Gibbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Lions first down.
Detroit Lions first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Detroit.
On play action, Goff. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
21 more yards.
They'll run with Gibbs. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That is caught, and they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
First and goal.
Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Lions go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
Chiefs 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's the rookie Xavier Worthy. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
On second down, Mahomes. Pass complete, left side to Worthy. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Kayvon Thibodeaux in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
And this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
Fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. He's caught left side by St. Brown. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
That's good for the Lions.
They'll send a tight end in motion.
A gain of 15.
They'll run it to the right here with Gibbs. We'll get this to about midfield. Trent McDuffie up from his corner spot there on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Jabari Connor there on the stop.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's gone. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That's to Gray, open on the left side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
1st down.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Brought down back at the 43-yard
Every team
line.
makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Working the right side, taken in by Rice. 3rd and long.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
You know, we can sit up here all day long and critique the quarterback, and you can see his eyes aren't downfield. He's a little jittery in the pocket. But with the amount he's been sacked and hit today, Mike, I can't say I really blame him.
Punt team out, ready to send this one away. He'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and
Williams in motion. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Now Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down. This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A handoff to Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
To throw is Mahomes. Over the middle, that's Kelce. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. Right back to Kelce again. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
On the ground, this is Hunt. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
A gain of 4 yards.
Here's a run with Hunt. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
At the 7-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now, Mahomes. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Aiden Hutchinson gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
And anytime this offense gets themselves going in the right direction, it just seems like the pass rush finds a way to make a play of their own, and they have completely dominated this game up until this point, Mike. I mean, it is no surprise they're playing with the lead as a result.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Kayvon Thibodeaux, former 5th overall pick, in there to drop him.
Even when it seems like they're putting a nice drive together, Mike, they just can't seem to escape this pass rush. It has been relentless all game long, and they get him here again.
36-yard attempt.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Crazy. Still work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
The Lions offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with first and 10. Here's Goff. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33.
At the 33-yard line. A 7-yard
Now Gibbs.
brings up second.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Here's first and 10.
Yards on the play. And the Lions first down.
On the jet sweep, here comes Williams. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
A loss of a yard.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
They'll try to sneak it here. He's going to have a Lions first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First down. First and 10 at the
Tight end going in motion here. Here's Gibbs. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
back at the 46-yard line.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Goff to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. To throw is Goff. This is intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Lions' 45-yard line.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
The coverage by Jack Campbell.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, KC.
And a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw again. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
And the Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
First carry for David Montgomery. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
Goff hooking up with his tight end, Laporta, and they give the Lions a 1st down.
And the Lions, 1st down.
A run with Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
They'll drop to throw. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. The crowd at Arrowhead roaring. Here's 3rd down. Williams in motion. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. Here's Gibbs. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 30.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Montgomery. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
It's 4th down.
As they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. And he has missed this one. No good. And this one is going to remain a tie game.
And you just have to wonder what that'll do to the energy levels on both sidelines. I mean, you got a chance to break the tie here late, but he just can't connect.
The Chiefs offense ready to take over possession of the football. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 36.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
This guy's like a man amongst boys right now out here, Mike, and you just don't see these sort of dominant performances on the NFL level very often. I mean, whether they got to double team him or keep sliding the protection to him, I don't care what they got to do. Someone has to block this guy because he's completely destroying the entire game.
Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. Throwing is Mahomes. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now Detroit's gonna use their 2nd timeout. We'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. Important punt here in this tie game late. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Lions offense ready to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. Throwing here is Goff. He'll swing this out to Montgomery. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions. Clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. On second down, Goff. This one is complete inbounds, but not a whole lot out of it. It just gets back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. From the gun, on third down, it's Goff. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. They'll bring it back out to the 20-yard line. Here's first and 10. A run with Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown on the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs. And we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. Here's Williams on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Lions offense about ready to take over once more. They'll begin with first and 10. Laporta in motion. On first and 10, here's Goff. He'll get this to his tight end, Laporta. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the 33-yard line.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. This is third and 6. From the gun, it's Goff. He finds Raymond for the completion. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
And the Lions first down.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Working 3 downfield, it is Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
14 more yards.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Detroit.
Throwing, Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Goff. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. motion man is Raymond. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now a first throw here in overtime. This caught right side by Worthy. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Second and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Here's a toss to Pacheco. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Mike, it is not very often where I am at a loss for words. You know that by working with me. But let's just set this stage. They just allowed a modern NFL record 13 sacks in one game. I mean, to say this is absurd would be a dramatic understatement, and I hate to say it, but performances like this, people lose their jobs over.
To return is Williams. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Lions offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with first and 10. On play action, Goff will find Montgomery out of the backfield. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Here's a handoff to Montgomery. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's third and 7.
Yard on the play. And it's third down.
To throw is Goff. He's going to let this one go for Raymond. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Here's the Lions punt team now. And he's on for a big one here in overtime.
The
Chiefs offense headed back to take over once more. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He connects with Gray on that one. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
That's good for a Kansas City.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. From the 42 now, here's second and 2.
Brings up second and 2 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 20 yards pick up there. And the Chiefs have a first down.
First down. First and 10.
Snap, Mahomes. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25.
14 more yards.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, here's Pacheco. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
Tackle made by Stephon Gilmore. A gain of 9. Brings up
Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This one to win it in overtime.
Makes the score Chiefs 16, Lions 13.
So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. This is a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here at OT. The final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious, as we say, so long from Arrowhead.